Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Dante Petrella on YouTube. This is just going to be a quick little recap of the Arnold Classic. So this was the second year in a row I've done the Arnold Classic. First year I was able to do it at an under 231 pound athlete. This year I did it as an under 265 pound athlete. Reason being that I did under 265 this year, not 231. Just due to some health complications. Things weren't going the way I wanted to during prep. And if I continued down the path of going to 231, it just might have had some detrimental consequences. So ultimately, I decided just to stay a little heavier in the prep and just keep training safe and smart. But in the near future, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I have an idea. I just need to wait and see how things play out and see if it's feasible or not. So that said and done, let's go into a quick recap of the Arnold Classic. So there are 4 events on day 1, and I didn't make it to day 2. So the first event was the press medley. Going into this, I knew I wasn't going to get all the press events. My press is always not my best event, as you guys can tell from previous posts and previous training videos. I'm not a good presser. I'm a decent presser, not a good one. So I got the first implement, which was the keg. I really drilled that during training, and I'm happy I did, because once I figured it out, it was actually pretty easy for me. It was a 242 or 245 pound keg, and pressed that, and then that led into the barbell with chains. Now I was so excited after that keg, how smooth it felt. I was feeling like I was going a million miles an hour, and I just rushed the barbell press. So as you can see in the video, I press it once and I press it like outwards a little bit, and I couldn't lock it out, so I regathered myself and pressed it up and smoked it. Went right to the log after that. The log was 275 pound log. Me and the 275 pound log have a love-hate relationship. I've never hit a 275 pound log after 2 events before, or implements before, so wasn't sure I was going to go. The clean felt really good. One thing I will say about this prep is that my cleans have gotten very good, and that's awesome, because I don't have to really worry about that anymore, and I can also press with a hard belt now. One of the big issues I had in the past with log was hard belt, and so now I'm glad I'm able to press with the hard belt. But now that I know I can do all those things and can tune it up for the future, I will work on those pressing events. Like I said, I didn't hit the 275 log. Now I had like 30 seconds left, because it's a 75-second time limit for that event, but I wasn't really confident in anything else after that. It was a 300 pound axle, 240 pound sandbag, and a 220 dumbbell, all of which I have not hit in this prep. I've hit a 300 axle before, but not in this prep. So I got like second to last in that event. Next event is the bag toss, and I hated this event. So training for it, this prep was kind of bad. I only really had 2 good days of throwing practice, and it really showed. Just because of weather, it's hard to train outside in the weather. We don't want to ruin the bags with the snow and the rain and all that, so it's kind of like you have to kind of pick and choose when you can throw bags. And on days you really want to throw bags, the weather seems to look okay, and then when it comes to that day, it's really bad. And the day before was really good. So it's like, we live in Pittsburgh, so the weather's always hit or miss. But I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm just notoriously a bad bag thrower, except the Battle of the Bridge, too. That's probably my best bag thrower performance. But I got dead last there. I only got the 40 pound bag over 15 feet. Thought for sure I was going to get it over 16, possibly 17, because the way I was throwing the 40 pound bag in training, it was flying. So after that event, I did get adjusted by the chiropractor, Arena Chiropractics from Kentucky. The guy's great. Check him out. He said my lower body was all discombobulated and jacked up, so he really loosened me up. So going into the squat event, my lower body felt great. Before that, it was all kind of jacked up, like I said. So I don't know if I did that adjustment before the sandbag toss, it would have helped me utilize my leg power a little more. I'm not sure. I don't like to play that way. I always think about it, but I don't like to consider it, just because whatever happened. But we'll just leave that for the next show. So I got dead last to the sandbag toss. So starting off the bat, I was not looking good. I was in the first heat for the squat event, which was event number 3. It was in the Viking press, and we used the Kabuki transformer bar attachments. So it was like a heavy and a light option. The heavy option was 565 pounds, and the lighter option, I believe, was 485. Trump weights were the heavy option, so like any weight in the heavy option trumped the lighter weight. So I got 9 reps, which was enough to solidify me 6th place in that event. Am I happy with that? Yeah, I'm pretty happy. I really didn't know how many reps I was going to get. I trained on our Viking press at the gym, but you just can't really get a good representation of like how it's going to feel in the competition. So I thought it was a pretty good carryover. It was different for sure because of the handles and everything, but I'm happy with it. Now, I did train for wraps and sleeves. I would have liked to see how I would have done with wraps, because I know in wraps when I trained, I felt more power out the hole. But I saw a lot of people struggle with wraps, and it kind of just made like a game time decision, being like, hey, I'm still used to training with sleeves. I think I'm just going to go with sleeves because I don't want to get caught under there and lose time or get messed up because I can't get my leg under with the wrap, because you know wraps can hinder mobility. But happy with that. And then on to the final event, we had the sandbag carry into sled drag. Now, I believe they changed it due to time. I missed the announcement. I was in the bathroom. But I noticed that they changed the event to you only have to load one sandbag in the basket and drag it back. So before it was you had to load both of them. So the event is you have to carry 2 sandbags down into a basket and carry it back. So like I said, they changed it. So the first bag was 287 pounds. You just run it down across the line, throw down, run back, pick up the 300-pound bag, load it over the yoke into the sled, and drag that sled back. I got it in 31 seconds. Obviously a PR for that event because it wasn't the event we really trained for, but needless to say, I'm happy with it because that's the fastest I've ever moved in those bags, honestly. Not really much else I can say with that. I don't really know how it could have gone faster. Maybe just transition times, but I'm happy with my performance. I ended up getting, what did I say, 12 out of 15 people. So yeah, I'm happy. Last year I got second from last, so little improvements, but a little improvement is still an improvement nonetheless. I don't really know where I'm going to go after this. I know I have a wedding on Nationals Day and a wedding on OSG Day, so I don't really have any big shows I really want to train for this or try to qualify for this rest of this year. So will I play rugby? Will I do powerlifting? Will I just grow? I do not know yet. I expect to make a decision coming up because my ADHD brain likes to just do a million things at once and not like the rest. So stay tuned for the next adventure of Dante Petrella Jr. Thanks for watching.
Ready, and go! Here we got the kegs are up. The axles are to the stomachs. We are past the
Come on, Dante!
Everyone's got a good lift on that axle.
Come on!
Trying to find it. Lane 3.
Steady, come on!
Press the stomach while lane 4.
Woo!
Press. Lanes 1 and 2 on the circus dumbbell while lane 1 gets a good lift on that circus dumbbell. No clouds around here. We are 30 seconds into this heat. We are on the log on lane 4 trying to press it. While lane 1 gets a good lift on that carry.
Move on! Move on!
Lane 2 finding the balance of the circus. Got a good lift.
There you go! Move on!
Lane 3 and 4 both on the log, but lane 3's got it to the chest. Just straight in that big race. Lane 4 got it to the chest.
Come on, Dante!
All right, now.
Move on!
I think he's calling it good. Lane 1. Move. Are you ready? Athletes ready? Hey, go! Here we go. Let's see some power! Power! Lane 3 is first one up, and it's going to make it. Lane 1 is
Come
up
on.
and over. Lane 4 up and over. Going to the second steeple. 2 and 3. 2 made it over. 3 is trying to find the correct height. Lane 1 already onto that third steeple. Lane 2 is joining her to the third. Lane 3 finding the way over.
Come on!
We're down to lane 3. Oh, okay, right back to her. Lane 4 on that third steeple, trying to move to a heavy bag. We got lane 1. Just hit the board. We are 40 seconds into this heat. Oh, lane 2's got the height. He's got to get it back. Lane 4's on the heavy bag. Hits the board.
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
Lane 2 is moving to the heavy bag. Lane 1 is moving. Lane 1's trying to catch up. Lane 4 with a big swing. Just hits the board. We are at 1 minute now, 15. Are you ready? Athletes ready? And go!
Come on, Dante! Let's go!
Lane 1's in the air. Lane 2's running.
Yes! Let's go! Woo! Come on, keep rapping! Let's go!
Found out how to get it done.
Let's go! Woo! Yes! Keep going! Come on, Dante! Woo!
20 seconds remaining.
Let's go! Get it up!
Let's go down. Lane 3, Mario Grace.
Woo! Come on, Dante!
Athletes, ready. And go.
Come on, Dante. Come on, Dante. Yes! Great job! Get back! Come on, get a good pick! Get a good load! Squeeze your back! Get it up!